We're on here just doing our quick live again tonight on the 1 year Bible Read Challenge. We should have the new updated sign up tomorrow night. Again, showing, kind of what we're doing and what chapters we're going to be in. But tonight we're just going to be in Genesis 33, and we're probably going to do 33 through 35, you said? Yeah. 33 through 35 off camera, but we're just going to be doing 33 real quick tonight on the live. So if y'all are just seeing this, tune in and stay tuned. Hey, my boy Ohio Guy Football is the first one to come on. He said, "Hi, bro. What's up, man? I'm glad to have you on tonight." We're going to be in Genesis 30. This is going to be a little bit, or Genesis 33. Yeah, that's right. Dang it, I might have put 30 on the title. But anyway, I'll go back and change that after the live's over. But all right, I'll turn it over to my wife, and she'll read good and loud, and you can go ahead and get started. Comment. My buddy Spencer just commented and said, "Farmer John." Yep, Farmer John's back. But go ahead and comment as she's reading. We want some feedback on the audio again at the beginning, just to make sure that she's coming through good and clear. So, but go ahead, baby.
Jacob looked up, and there was Esau coming with 400 men. So he divided the children among Leah, Rachel, and the 2 female servants. He put the female servants and their children in front, Leah and her children next, and Rachel and Joseph in the rear. He himself went on ahead and bowed down to the ground 7 times as he approached his brother. But Esau ran to meet Jacob and embraced him. He threw his arms around his neck and kissed him, and they wept. Then Esau looked up and saw the women and children. "Who are these with you?" he asked. Jacob answered, "They are the children God has graciously given your servant." Then the female servants and their children approached and bowed down. Next, Leah and her children came and bowed down. Last of all came Joseph and Rachel, and they too bowed down. Esau asked, "What is the meaning of all these flocks and herds I met?" "To find favor in your eyes, my lord," he said. But Esau said, "I already have plenty, my brother. Keep what you have for yourself." "No, please," said Jacob. "If I have found favor in your eyes, accept this gift from me. For to see your face is like seeing the face of God. Now that you have received me favorably, please accept the present that was brought to you, for God has been gracious to me, and I have all I need." And because Jacob insisted, Esau accepted it. Then Esau said, "Let us be on our way. I will accompany you." But Jacob said to him, "My Lord knows that the children are tender, and that I must care for the ewes and the cows that are nursing for their young. If they are driven hard just one day, all the animals will die. So let my Lord go on ahead of his servant while I move along slowly at the pace of the flocks and herds before me, and the pace of the children, until I come to my Lord in Seir." Esau said, "Then let me leave some of my men with you." "But why do that?" Jacob asked. "Just let me find favor in the eyes of my Lord." So that day Esau started on his way back to Seir.
I'm going to pause you right there real quick. We just had a big spike in viewers. Hey guys, appreciate y'all tuning in on this Saturday night. We'll have our sign up again tomorrow or the next time. The next time. Hey, my boy Ohio Guy commented there and answered it for me. We'll have the sign up tomorrow, letting y'all know what we're doing. But we appreciate you joining in, Victoria M19193. If you like what you're seeing, like and subscribe. But yeah, we're just doing a 1-year Bible study read. So we're in Genesis 33, about to be to 34 now. We're in Genesis 33:17. But we hope y'all are all having a good, safe Saturday night, and I appreciate y'all taking the time to join in and listen for just a little bit. We're just going to do this one chapter, and then we're going to be calling it quits. Sorry, baby, go ahead.
Jacob, however, went to Succoth, where he built a place for himself and made shelters for his livestock. That is why the place is called Succoth. After Jacob came from Paddan Aram, he arrived safely at the city of Shechem in Canaan and camped within the sight of the city. For 100 pieces of silver he bought from the sons of Hamor, the father of Shechem, the plot of ground where he pitched his tent. There he set up an altar and called it El Elo Israel.
Okay. Okay, so that.
I can see it.
No, I mean you're done. That was
That's all
it.
33, yeah.
Okay, I thought.
Short.
Cause see, yeah, in mine it said, and he set up an altar there and called it God, the God of Israel. So that's where mine might be a little bit
El-Ho.
different for yours.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is different, yeah.
All right. John Minton T2I. Hey, buddy. Hey, John. He commented and said hi. All right, guys. We just had a big spike in viewers again. So we're just doing the live Bible study tonight. We're in Genesis 34 now. We'll go ahead on into it because since that one was so short. So we appreciate y'all.
35 is short.
Oh, okay, cool. We might do 34 and 35, but for y'all just tuning in, we just appreciate y'all being with us here tonight and taking the time to give it a listen for a little while. If you like what you're hearing, just give it a like and subscribe. And this is an outdoors channel, so you'll see a lot of stuff outdoors. So if that's something you think you'd like, go check out some other videos on the channel. But all right, yeah, we'll jump back in. We're gonna be in Genesis 34, starting now.
Do you want to read the first paragraph?
Yeah, I can do that.
You want to read it first?
You want me to read it first?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so here we go. We're going to be in Genesis 34. Dinah defiled. Leah's daughter Dinah, whom Leah bore to Jacob, went out to see some of the young women of the area. When Shechem, son of Hamor, the Hivite, who was the religion's chieftain, saw her, he took her and raped her. He became infatuated with Jacob's daughter Dinah. He loved the young girl and spoke tenderly to her. Get me this girl as a wife, he told his father. Jacob heard that Shechem had defiled his daughter Dinah, but since his sons were with his livestock in the field, he remained silent until they returned. Meanwhile, Shechem's father Hamor came to speak with Jacob. Jacob's son returned from the field where they heard about the incident and were deeply grieved and very angry, for Shechem had committed an outrage against Israel by raping Jacob's daughter, and such a thing should not be done. Hamor said to Jacob's son, my son Shechem and his heart set on your daughter, has his heart set on your daughter. Please give her to him as a wife. Intermarry with us, give your daughters to us, and take our daughters for yourselves. Live with us. The land is before you. Settle here, move about, and acquire property in it. Yeah, you can take back over at 34:11.
Then Shechem said to Dinah's father and brothers, let me find favor in your eyes, and I will give you whatever you ask. Make the price for the bride and the gift I am to bring as great as you like, and I'll pay whatever you ask me, only give me the young woman as my wife. Because their sister Dinah had been defiled, Jacob's sons replied deceitfully as they spoke to Shechem and his father Hamor. They said to him, we can't do such a thing. We can't give our sister to a man who is not circumcised. That would be a disgrace to us.
No, yeah, you're good.
We will enter into an agreement with you on one condition only, that you become like us by circumcising all your males, that we will give you our daughters and take your daughters for ourselves. We'll settle among you and become one people with you. But if you will not agree to be circumcised, we will take our sister and go. Their proposal seemed good to Hamor and his son Shechem. The young man who was the most honored of all his father's family lost no time in doing what they said, because he was delighted with Jacob's daughter. So Hamor and his son Shechem went to the gate of their city to speak to the men of their city. These men are friendly towards us, they said. Let them live in our land and trade in it. The land has plenty of room for them. We can marry their daughters and they can marry ours, but the men will agree to live with us as one people only on the condition that our males be circumcised as they themselves are. Want their livestock, their property, and all their other animals become ours. So let us agree to their terms, and they will settle among us. All the men who went out of the city gate agreed with Hamor and his son Shechem, and every male in the city was circumcised. 3 days later, while all of them were still in pain, two of Jacob's sons, Simeon and Levi, Dinah's brothers, took their swords and attacked the unsuspecting city, killing every male. They put Hamor and his son Shechem to the sword and took Dinah, from Shechem's house and left. The sons of Jacob came upon the dead bodies and looted the city where their sister had been defiled. They seized their flocks and herds and donkeys and everything else of theirs in the city and out in the fields. They carried off all their wealth and all their women and children, taking as plunder everything in the houses.
I'll pause you real quick. Colby says, "Sorry we're late, but we made it." Hey, thanks, Colby, man. Thanks for tuning in tonight, and congratulations again. Yeah, congratulations on all your accomplishments and everything. Yeah.
Then Jacob said to Simeon and Levi, "You have brought trouble on me by making me obnoxious to the Canaanites and Perizzites, the people living in this land. We are few in number, and if they join forces against me and attack me, I and my household will be destroyed." But they replied, "Should he have treated our sister like a prostitute?" 35. Then God said to Jacob, "Go up to Bethel and settle there and build an altar there to God who appeared to you when you were fleeing from your brother Esau." So Jacob said to his household and to all who were with him, "Get rid of the foreign gods you have with you and purify yourselves and change your clothes. Then come, let us go up
You're
to
welcome,
Bethel,
Colby. Sorry.
where I build an altar to God who answered me in the day of my distress, and who has been with me wherever I have gone." So they gave Jacob all the foreign gods they had and the rings in their ears, and Jacob buried them under the oak at Shechem. Then they set out, and the terror of God fell on the towns all around them, so that no one pursued them. Jacob and all the people with him came to Luz, that is Bethel, in the land of Canaan. There he built an altar, and he called the place El Bethel, because it was there that God revealed himself to him when he was fleeing from his brother. Now Deborah, Rebekah's nurse, died and was buried under the oak outside Bethel, so it was named Elon Bakuth. After Jacob returned to Paddan Aram, God appeared to him again and blessed him. God said to him, "Your name is Jacob, but you will no longer be called Jacob. Your name will be Israel." So he named him Israel. And God said to him, "I am God Almighty. Be fruitful and increase in number. A nation and a community of nations will come from you, and kings will be among your descendants. The land I gave to Abraham and Isaac I will also give to you, and I will give this land to your descendants after you." Then God went up from him at the place where he had talked with him. Jacob set up a stone pillar at the place where God had talked to him, and he poured out a drink offering on it. He also poured oil on it. Jacob called the place where God had talked with him Bethel. Then they moved on from Bethel. While they were still some distance from Ephrath, Rachel began to give birth and had great difficulty. As she was having great difficulty in childbirth, the midwife said to her, "Don't despair, for you have another son." As she breathed her last, for she was dying, she named her son Ben-Oni, but his father named him Benjamin. So Rachel died and was buried on the way to Ephrath, that is Bethlehem. Over her tomb Jacob set up a pillar, and to this day that pillar marks Rachel's tomb. Israel moved on again and pitched his tent beyond Migdal Eder. While Israel was living in that region, Reuben went in and slept with his father's concubine Bilhah, and Israel heard of it. Jacob had 12 sons. The sons of Leah: Reuben, the firstborn of Jacob; Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, and Zebulun. The sons of Rachel: Joseph and Benjamin. The sons of Rachel's servant Bilhah: Dan and Naphtali. The sons of Leah's servant Zilpah: Gad and Asher. These were the sons of Jacob who were born to him in Paddan Aram. Jacob came home to his father Isaac in Mamre near Kiriath Arba, that is Hebron, where Abraham and Isaac had stayed. Isaac lived 180 years, then he breathed his last and died, and was gathered to his people, old and full of years, and his sons Esau and Jacob buried him. That's all.
Okay. All right. Good deal. Yeah, I was still caught up in. I was looking at all his 12 sons there that he had. And then when you said at the end, July. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I thought you said Jacob lived 180 years, and then Esau and Jacob buried him. And then and then I looked at it said Jacob's firstborn up there. So and then Leah's sons were okay. I got you, but yeah, it makes sense now. I got confused for a second. All right. Well, all right, guys, that was Genesis 33 through 36 right there, or 33 through 35. Be starting on 36 the next time. So good deal, you guys. If you guys got any questions about anything you just heard, comment and we'll see if we can answer them for you or shed some light on it or get it answered for you for sure. But you got anything on it? Yeah, see, she had already read through that chapter. She likes to get on here and read a few chapters up, the chapters we're gonna be doing and all that and everything. And he said, somebody said, man, I wish we can continue. Oh, whew. Oh, we kind of beat tonight. I may end up coming back on later tonight and doing a little bit more. We got a lot to get caught up on for sure, though. We're behind big time, but I appreciate it, man. But we already about 17 minutes into this one, so I may just cut it off and may end up starting another one sometime. But yeah, man, just go and I'm sure you probably already did it. But the Ohio guy football said, man, I wish we could continue. Just go back on there and like I said, I'm sure you might have, but you can check out some of the earlier ones that we've done because we started all the way from Genesis 1 and we've come all the way up, but minus a few chapters. Like I think I was about to say I think there might just be one or two chapters missing that hasn't got recorded, but I'm sure there's in more than that because we skipped
31 and 32.
yeah, we skipped 17 and 31 and 32. They're not recorded, but we just wasn't recording that night when we was reading it. But yeah. So anyway, like I say, I knew she had done read that chapter and stuff because she was like, "You want to read this part?" And I was like, "Yeah, I will." But
I read the first paragraph while you were talking.
Oh, okay. But yeah, that way she gets on there where she can know how to kind of halfway pronounce the words and stuff and don't butcher them up as bad. But I just read it just live as it comes. That way I'll just, if I mess up, I mess up. But we can all learn together. I watched a couple of those. I'm gonna try to finish the rest after this stream. Oh, cool, man, cool. That means a lot, buddy. I really appreciate you going on there, going back and watching all of them for sure. We may end up doing another one. Like I say, we're on 36 now, Genesis 36, and we're doing the 1 year challenge to hit every chapter in it. We have to do like 3 chapters a night to reach it, but we're already behind. Like I say, we're behind by about 12.
We should be on. Okay, so today's the what? Not.
Yeah, 27. So we should
if
be.
we started at the 1st of January. 9 times 3 is 27.
Yeah.
So we're actually ahead.
Oh, are we really?
Yeah, because we started back in December.
Okay. Well, dang. So, but I'm just saying. So we're actually still caught up, even.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, apparently. All right. Well, apparently she's telling me that we are caught up on there. So, anyways, so yeah, we may end up getting back on here and doing another one later tonight or tomorrow for sure. But y'all stay tuned, you guys, and I appreciate y'all joining in tonight. And I'll probably come back on here and do another live tonight in a little bit, doing some more Q&A and just talking for a little bit. But we'll definitely pick up on I don't want to promise that we'll be on here tomorrow night or nothing, but we try to every single night around 9 to 10. But our work schedules have just been chaotic here lately, so we've just been trying to get that balanced out and everything. And we've been super tired getting in late some nights, but Colby said. I appreciate it. Hey, I appreciate it, buddy. I appreciate you coming over to the house a little bit ago and hanging out for a little bit. So, but anyways, Spencer said, thanks, man. Hey, I appreciate you, man. And cool. Ohio guy said, I'll try to catch you later tonight. That works, man. I appreciate you, Spencer. I appreciate you, Colby. I appreciate you, Ohio guy football. Appreciate y'all. Hey, Ohio guy football. What's your name, brother? I meant to ask you yesterday. That way I can refer to you as just your name instead of your channel name. And you become my friend since yesterday, so I don't want to start just calling your name. My name's Chance, if you don't know from the channel already, but okay, Ethan, alright. I'll try my best to remember that. Don't hold me to it each time if I accidentally forget, but I'll try to remember that, brother. But I appreciate y'all joining in tonight and taking your time out of your Saturday night to come listen to an old hick from the sticks talk, but we appreciate it. What? My wife just looked at me when I said that. What? That's all I am, just no country hit from the sticks.
Well, I was talking to you.
Oh. Well, yeah, I'm sorry. Duh. Yeah, my wife was, I'm thinking I was doing a Q&A again, but duh. Yeah, my wife was doing all the Bible reading tonight, so we appreciate you tuning in, listening to her read the Bible. So yeah, she said thanks. But alright, but yeah, so y'all just remember that Jesus loves you and go be the light and try to be kind to thy neighbor, and times are running thin, so you better get right. And so I'm a long ways from where I want to be. I ain't no perfect saint by any means. We all sinners, but we gotta, every sinner has a future. So hey, we can turn this thing around, and you know, I've always believed in Christ my whole life and believed in Jesus and everything. So but it's just one of those things where this year I've just felt at the end of 2025 I've just got the most closest I ever have to him, and I just really want to continue it on and set a good example for my two sons. So, and my wife, of course, too. But what? God, just sounds like I've just been dogging you out tonight. I've just been throwing you in everywhere. Like, thanks for listening to me. Oh yeah, my wife done all the talking, and then it's like, yeah, I just want to set a good example for my two sons. My wife too. I'm sorry, baby. You know what I mean. She knows I mean good by it. But yeah, if y'all are just joining in, we appreciate the love and support to the channel, and hit that subscribe button, and welcome to the YouTube family. But I'm gonna quit rambling on because I'm just sounding like a broken record now, just repeating myself. But that was Genesis 33 through 35 there, and so we'll be picking up. I don't know, like I say, whenever we come back on, we'll be doing 36 through maybe 38 or 39, depending on how long the chapter is and how much time we got. But I'll probably be getting back on here one more time tonight for about 5 or 10 minutes, or maybe 15 or 20, but just to kind of talk about some topics going on in today's life and society, and I want to talk about a little bit of AI stuff tonight. I want to get into that, so y'all stay tuned, and we appreciate y'all tuning in, and y'all have a good, safe Saturday night, and remember, Jesus loves you, and be the light and spread the light and be positive, and just get after it. We love you guys. Y'all have a good rest of y'all's night and have a good day tomorrow. See y'all.